Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Rel flashing in for the engage, the Varus ult there to follow. But they also have really good disengage. If Immortals are going to be popping those cooldowns early, trying to actually force in and get into the backline, Buster shot for disengage. You have the Udyr running in and slowing people down and mixing it up.
Aggressive lethality build. Similar sort of mindset to what we were talking about earlier with JoJo. If you know that it's all about the bottom lane, if you know that there's just constantly pelting them with skill shots, arrow after inner flame after arrow after inner flame, and kaboom, there it is.
Cost of at least a couple of plates going up the top side, because there's still 30 seconds. And this is a 6 scrub team that is going to be working away on this tower. So I think they could get at least 2 plates on top side before anyone can really get up there and respond. JoJo in trouble potentially.
JoJo's stuck in a stasis, tries to jump away. Shockwave still hits him. Immortals trying. They don't have the damage just quite, but over the top, the true shot barrage gets first blood for Tactical.
Yeah, they get that first blood. It is 3 plates, in fact, that go down on top side, though. So they do get the kill, but Blabber's going in.
Blabber ready to lead the charge. Olay's locked down by the chains of corruption. Vulcan here on the front line. Tactical needs a little bit more DPS. Shifting forward, needs one more Mystic shot, but he ain't gonna find it. Blabber and Berserker body blocking the skill shots. Armeo and Olay still looking to get Tactical out of figuring out their identity and figuring out how they put together wins.
Exactly, you have to be decisive, right? You know, even the hard commitment to JoJo to get that. And C9, again, just gonna make that cross-map play. Everyone's attacking JoJo. He's died once this game, and he's just a little bit behind on farm.
Like the rest of C9, that's the winning game plan. Mask now, trying to put the last little bit of damage here into the turret. Wanted to try to let it execute that cannon. Dark Souls. I just call it Dark Souls.
I really liked, you called it Moonfire Cape, and now that's just, that's all I can think of. Oh, he just stole that.
Collapse is not going to find him here, but hey, who needs the Aatrox when you can just hard force the tier 2? That'll boost C9. Good. Really good, right.
So, you know, but it is kind of one of those things where when a top team loses, you often don't want to be
expected when it first went down. Good looks from Immortals there in the mid lane. Even though they didn't find a kill, I like the fact that they were looking
on to Tactical, but he's going to be looking to step forward, looking to be aggressive because they don't have hard engage, so he's got to find angles to get poke to be able to chip him, really taxing a little bit to have to deal with that. Mask knows JoJo is going to make that move over towards top lane, so Mask was kind of just zoning him out and trying to get damage down, but JoJo's going to go in.
JoJo wants Mask here in the 1v1. Mask drops the shockwave, has to flash back over the wall, but JoJo's ready to follow here with a rocket jump. Mask continues getting away back to his team. Redemption's going to be called down, but it does not connect with the heal on top of the mid laner. Now JoJo's in trouble. Counterattack coming in from Blabber as Castle is locked down on the front line, but he's kept alive by the stasis coming out from Olay. Berserker picks him up with a piercing arrow as Olay runs. C9 has found themselves a fight, and off the back of JoJo's engage.
Yeah, JoJo finds that window on. Immortals just going to TP straight back towards top, try to look to try to push in for this tier 2. They know they can't actually stop the dragon, so they're going to see what else they want to make sure that Immortals don't set up that Baron. But they need to not get caught themselves here. As you can see, Olay just using that Trailblazer speed.
Mask gonna get caught now, though. The immediate engage from Blabber with a lockdown there for the Magnet Storm, and now with the explosive shot of the Buster shot, Mask gonna be shielded. He barely gets himself away. Fudge looking for a flank, but he ain't gonna find it. Olay trying to keep him peeled off as Tactical provides covering fire. Fudge once again disengaging back towards C9, back towards Berserker, back towards the Varus. C9 wanted to regroup. Castle steps forward. JoJo is caught in the middle of the rocket jump. Castle with a Q1. Castle with a Q2. No damage enough just yet, but it's Tactical with a Mystic shot right through JoJo's heart.
Then Castle comes in over the wall. Tactical timing his ult out as well. Blabber even using the locket, trying to keep him alive, but not able to do it. Olay in trouble.
Oh no, I think you might have just cast or cursed him, Azael. It has been such now to start this Baron up as the rest of Immortals make their approach. Fudge and Vulcan here on the front line. They're going to try to soak the pressure. Daisy's coming in to play the 5th man as Blabber goes over the wall with the Magnet Storm. They find Armeo, they take him down. Blabber and Fudge here on the front line. Blabber's going to drop now too. It's a 4v3. Fudge, JoJo, and the rest of C9 trying to keep Immortals away, but we'll pilot this. I say it all the time when we have one of these matchups between a team at the top of the standings and a team at the bottom. These are the situations where the bottom tier teams usually struggle more as Mask is going to be caught out by the chains of corruption, but immediately follows it up here with a stasis. Now, how is C9 going to follow it? Castle is going to drop it. They'll trade him away for Vulcan. Fudge here on the front line, thrown up into the air, but the counterattack coming out from C9 as Blabber looks to chase him back. Piercing arrow through 2. Now C9 still trying to regroup as JoJo's off to the side. He wants to find a mark, but he won't get one just yet. Tactical's in hot pursuit, and JoJo is shooting back. Tactical loses the trade, but the Mystic shots are still flying. Nobody on C9's dying. JoJo gets out, and one more shot hits him in the back. They've got the Drake low, trying to keep Blabber zoned out. They don't want to flip this. The Drake, it's gonna drop. It's Mountain Soul over to him.
This is really risky stuff. They cannot complete it before Immortals arrive, so it's gonna be a fight, and C9 are in a bad spot.
C9 have it down to about 6K. Daisy is summoned up in the pit. Baron
Castle.
still being held at about 5K. Castle coming around from the side. Blabber and Fudge into the back line. Mudge is here in the front. He's not going to be taken down just yet as Castle kills Blabber. Fudge dropping low. Jojo dropping lower. Oh, they got him. Immortals are crushing Cloud9.
Immortals are going to try to play for the end. They're not going for the Baron. They're just running straight down mid. It's only Berserker and Vulcan here to try to hold the line. And the wave clear is going to be pretty poor between these two. All Immortals members alive. Mountain Soul on their team. They're looking for the upset.
They've got 20 seconds until the Rel is back alive. They got 5 men marching down the mid lane, and they got minions at their back. Ole fires off the ulti, but he ain't gonna find Berserker. The Infernal Chains don't pull him back to the starting point, and the True Shot Barrage goes wide. 5 seconds on Blabber, 15 on Jojo, 20 on Fudge. None of it's gonna matter. Ladies and gentlemen, where were you when Immortals smacked Cloud9 in the mouth? GG IMT!
Immortals taking the win over